Firstly, I'd like to congratulate Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of India, for his third term. This is for the nation a very, very proud moment. It's also congratulations to the entire 1.3 billion people that make up Indians. Because we have voted with clarity, we have voted with strength. Many countries today are stuck in a rut. But here in India, we've backed a clear vision, we've backed a clear mandate. And lastly, a huge congratulations to the entire team and the Election Commission, who have actually for the last 2 months really worked very hard across to bring the largest democracy, the largest election ever. So incredibly proud moments. If I were to reflect on the last 5 years, the things that have stood out for me, number one, just rural empowerment. We run our own Swadesh Foundation, and I can tell you today more, the money that reaches the poor, the fact that we have been able to, in spite of COVID, alleviate a fair bit of poverty. But mostly I see in rural India a sense of aspiration and ambition that is growing. And that is the heartbeat. No country can really be an advanced country unless two things happen. Our youth is educated and our rural is empowered. And I think we're in the right direction, and the last 5 years have done that. Second, great sense of pride for almost every Indian on our foreign policy. Our foreign policy is actually as neutral as it gets. Many people have distorted foreign policies. We have one of the strongest ones. It's firm, it's clear, it's neutral, and I think the world respects us for that. So that world respect that we have got with our foreign policy and the clarity of that, I think has been also a huge achievement. And I think the third one, which is obviously not lost on everybody, is the growth and the economy. What I look forward to in the next 5 years, and I think everyone else would do, I think the stepping stones of a huge investment in infrastructure, because that will make us a modern country, that will make us a developed country. And I think it also creates incredible amount of job and employment. So I think investment in infrastructure for sure. Again, as I said a little earlier, for anyone who wants to be the top 3 economies or a developed country, our youth, the skilling, the education process. And I think today we respect online education along with offline education more than anything else, because that's where we're going forward. And I think the entire element of jobs, job creation, skilling is going to be an incredible focus, because I think if our 600 million people today who sit at the bottom of the rung are not educated, we never can be one. And I think that's a very strong focus area for us. The third one is really, we need to increase our ability to be a soft power. I think the Prime Minister has done that in many ways, but I think for all of us, we need, and the only way we can be one of the top nations in the world is by demonstrating soft power. And I think that's a combination of everything that we do. And I'm really happy to say that today, more and more, internal tourism has grown to such a level that now we need to bring people to India as a destination, because there's nothing like a soft power than the creative forces and the creative narration of our storytelling that we do around the world, and the attraction with our tourism. And lastly, I think we've grown very well as an outsourced sector and industry, but today more than ever, creating intellectual property, us being an exporter of our own services and intellectual capital, us being the core and center of artificial intelligence, I think these will place us in the right vision as we grow to 2047. Again, congratulations to all of us for really having the clarity and the mandate to put this nation on the growth track. And I want to again wish the entire new cabinet, and specifically our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the very best, as we all Indians continue to look that tomorrow will be better than yesterday.